So Vince, just tell us why you
Let's start.
won.
Let's start. Why you just called me Vince there first. Let's start with that. That'll explain everything for why I asked Weasel News to bring me here. Hey, Vince Draco. You heard that right. Vince Draco. I'm Victoria Draco. I'm over it. I'm not gonna let someone bully me into being something I'm not.
Yes, sir.
Zen Dragons, the gang that operates a podcast out of this building, used me as a cover-up for an illegal event they hosted. Cover their asses versus police. They made
And
me
Shenzhen-
make a mockery out of myself and honestly tarnish the reputation of the LGBTQ plus community. I don't stand by what they made me do, and honestly, I deserve every repercussion from the community. And if anyone, an avid speaker of the LGBTQ plus community wants to speak, reach out to me. I'll do whatever it is to make amends.
Yeah, you try to hurt Vince, I'ma kill you. Just make that clear.
What happened was Shenzhen Dragons had an event. PD was in the right to raid that event, and honestly, I was forced by Drew Volkov and Ash Volkov into making a call to Weasel News to cover this up for them. They told me, you're gonna say it's a pride rally, and since you're not associated with the event, and you're gonna cover this up. I did that because I feared for my life. They threatened to kill me, my brothers, and everyone I hold dear to me. I want the world to know everything that had been said about the LSPD raiding a Shenzhen Dragons pride rally. It was not a pride rally. It was an illegal event. They had all the right. It was an illegal gathering to raid that event.
Now my beef is with Money Team specifically. I don't really care about Shenzhen, right? They told me when I was on this podcast, my whole face would be blurred for the whole thing. If you look at the podcast, the face wasn't blurred for the whole thing. And Money Team, they have a contract where they get the final say of what happens with their content. Weasel doesn't. They do. And you know what they did when they realized that my face wasn't blurred? They had a vote, and they let it stay up there anyways. They exposed me. They didn't follow their word. At second 140 in the second episode of the Money Team podcast, you see, I asked them if my audio will be changed so my voice doesn't sound the same, and if my face will be blurred. They said my face will be blurred. My face wasn't blurred for the whole thing. They didn't follow through with their word, and they had more than enough time to fix their mistakes, but they didn't. I talked with Jonathan Welders. He said he was in the middle about the whole thing and that everybody else voted to keep the video up, so I gotta ask, man.
Guess who it
like
is?
snitching.
The rest of the Money Team. The Volkovs. The Volkovs. Controversial. Biased. Bigoted. Don't believe in what they said about the Pride community. They aren't allies. Everything they said was a lie. The only person on the Money Team that actually believed what they were preaching was Jonathan Wellers.
Yeah, Jonathan's the homie.
And Vince, do you want to elaborate what the event actually was instead of a rally?
You know what? I might get killed for saying this, but they were auctioning off children from China. No one made a bid. Not a single person, because slavery is 100 years old. Before, they've immigrated people across borders into the country to work for them as slaves.
the fuck?
They have. This is not a lie.
I was not prepared
This is not
for
a lie.
this.
That was not a lie. Reach out to Jade, prominent member of the Asian community. She was bullied in by Shenzhen to joining an organization for a better life here in America.
Interesting. And why did this all just occur? Is there a reason behind leaking their information now?
I'll tell you the truth. You know why this is happening right now?
Why?
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of keeping up their lie. I'm tired of a lie that benefits them and tarnishes another community. They were making a mockery out of the LGBT plus community. And honestly, I was ashamed of myself ever since that podcast where ET funded my name change. I just couldn't live with myself. Every day I woke up. Honestly, I was going through gender dysphoria. I truly believed that I wanted to be a woman. That's how in deep I was with their lie that they forced me to follow. I just can't take it anymore, and I needed it to be public truth. I can't just say it on the streets. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I said all that publicly, and I need to tell the truth publicly as well.
So if they're auctioning off kids, they're probably a bunch of pedophiles, huh?
community. lies affected both of you negatively. Thank you.
Yeah, so let's make it clear. I was right.
Alright, do you have anything else to add?
Honestly, if anyone has any more questions regarding these events, you can always feel free to reach out, especially the LGBTQ plus community. I know you want answers, and maybe what I said here today, it wasn't enough, but at the end of the day, I just came out here on a moment of the spur because I ran into the Weasel workers, and I said I just need to let it out. I can't live with myself anymore.
Well, Vince, here at Weasel, we support you heavily.
I apologize to Weasel for aiding Shenzhen and putting out those lies to the community.
Anything else?
I am an ally. I am an ally. Every time I made that statement, I am an ally. If you look at the original interview, I did claim I was an ally, and that is the truth. But me being transgender, it's not. I did go through gender dysphoria for a bit, but I am not transgender, and no, nor was I at that moment. It was the lie that made me go through it. You will see me at that Pride parade. You will. You will. I'll be there. That's all. Guys, just one last time for aiding in this lie. Could have came out sooner, honestly. They were arrested there. Honestly, this could have been prevented. But I didn't. I chose not to speak up because I feared for my life and the lives of all the people I value. I don't know why the police came, but I feel that the lie, you know, people don't want to violate a minority community, and that's why I feel like Shenzhen wanted me to use them as a decoy. I'm not sure why they did that, I'll be honest. Maybe it was retaliation for the statement I put up.
Alright. Well, yes,
Okay,
thank
have
you.
an amazing day.
You